There will be a vacancy in Virginia's congressional delegation after this year when Congresswoman Jennifer Wexton retires. There's a wide open field right now. There are many Democrats and Republicans in the field. We are going to try to talk with every one of those candidates. We're going to start tonight with one of the Democrats. He's a librarian at the Antonin Scalia Law School at George Mason. He's Mark Leighton, up late with me tonight here on the Final Five. Mark, good to meet you.
Hey, great meeting you, Jim. Thanks so much for the opportunity.
I appreciate it for you for doing this. Hey, look, we know right now with everything going on in Congress, I think some people would look at it and say, why would you want to jump into this realm? You're not somebody who currently serves in elected office. So why do you want the seat?
Well, I've kind of been a politics junkie since like I was 22. So it was always in the back of my mind. I've been volunteering on campaigns for a long time. I volunteered for Chuck Schumer's campaign when he ran against us, against Al D'Amato, ran for the Senate. They actually thought I was a spy from the D'Amato campaign. The campaign manager, when he walked into a room and saw me sitting there, he would have me kicked out of the room because he thought I was trying to spy on him. But I was actually, eventually they realized I was just enthusiastic. So yeah. I've been hanging around Democratic campaigns for a long time. Been a close follower of the news, and I always wanted to get involved because I keep seeing these issues that keep cropping up, and I just keep thinking, well, why doesn't somebody just do something about that? Why don't, one side saying we want A, the other side saying we want B. Why doesn't somebody just say, okay, let's do A and B? Is there a way we can mix it together? And so this seat came open as unfortunately as it did. It happened a little sooner than I thought it would, but I had always planned on getting involved somehow. So I thought, I know the issues. I know the district. I've been involved in these campaigns for a long time. So I wanted to say the kinds of things that I always wish politicians would say. So that's what I'm going to try to do and see what happens.
When you look at the district, and we have Loudoun County, Prince William County, Fauquier County, a part of Virginia that's been very interesting politically over the last several years, because you had a seat that was once filled by Barbara Comstock. She was defeated in one of her reelection efforts by Congresswoman Wexton. So you've seen that seat, that district flip. There's been a lot of issues, a lot of hot button issues throughout Virginia 10. What are some of the issues? And by the way, your website, you have a very robust list of your policies and platforms on there. If you had to pick some of the major ones, what do voters care about?
Well, I think that there's kind of a rotating thing of issues that come up all the time, but one that's a perennial is the economy. I think that one just never goes away. So I've got a plan there to let us buy health insurance ourselves instead of getting it through our jobs, because I think that's going to let people shop around for health care. And when insurers have to compete for consumer dollars, then we're going to win, and that's going to drive healthcare costs down. I've got another plan that to require colleges to keep tuition below inflation, or they can't have access to federal student loans, because we're basically just inflating inflating college tuition by allowing colleges to charge pretty much whatever they want and just telling students, hey, just go get a federal student loan and pay it off for the next 40 years. So economy is a big issue. Another one is immigration. Like you said, it's a district that has a lot of hot button issues, and that's what makes it exciting. And I think I'm going to fit well in that, because I'm trying to. My slogan is "Let's make it." My slogan is "Let's get things done." And because I'm going to be going around trying to make a deal, and immigration is a great one. I know that there was just recently an immigration bill that didn't work out, but I'm just going to, if I get elected, I'm just going to be walking around saying, hey, you wanted to do A, you wanted to do B, let's work something out. Let's sit down. No shouting, no arguing. Let's just sit down and work out the details, because the devil's in the details. But I think it can be done with dedicated people. So that's what I'm going to try to do.
So bottom line is, as you go forward over the next couple of months, I mean, for somebody who's hitting the campaign trail as a candidate here for the first time, what's the priority for you to get out there, and what do you want people in Virginia to know about you?
I think that I'm going to be a really attentive congressperson. There's a saying, all politics is local, and I'm really learning that, where everybody's got their own issue, whether it's drought in Fauquier County, whether it's the metro in Loudoun County, whether it's just the economy, wherever you go. Education is huge. Crime is definitely a big thing. So you have to listen to the voters, and there's no one size fits all policy. And I'm going to be showing up in their neighborhood on a regular basis and listening to them. They can drop me a line on my website anytime they want, and I'll write back to them. And I currently work in customer service because I work at a library, and it's a very similar aspect where you are waiting on people. And, you know, sometimes people will get angry at you, and you have to realize don't take it personally. They might be really upset about something, but just say, okay, what is this person's issue? Is there any validity to it? And let's see if we can figure a way to deal with it.
When you listen, I think that really tends to I think people like to know that they're being heard. Mark, what's the website?
Leighton4congress.com, and the 4 is FOR, not the letter.
All right. Mark Leighton's running in Virginia 10. Thank you so much, sir. Great to meet you.
Great meeting you, Jim. Thanks a lot.
And the Final Five is back after this.